How are you?
Hold on, what are you doing?
What's that?
What are you doing?
I'm taking video.
Who?
Right now, you.
Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from my house.
Like, what you taking a video for, though?
Oh, for me, I'm doing a story.
I said, you might just have to get that approved. We don't do that, sir.
Oh, I have to get filming approved?
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
Who would approve me being able to film in a public place?
Now, the mayor, like, what are y'all doing?
Oh, you know what? I actually have a permit.
Okay, well, get the camera off me. I don't want...
Yeah, I got the United States Constitution.
I understand, but what are you...
I'm taking a video.
Okay, well, y'all in here with the cameras, I don't want to be dead in my face, though, so I asked you not to record me, though.
There is no expectation of privacy in public, so I don't need to get your consent or anyone else's, or for that matter, to film in public.
If I ask you not to record me in here, then you should respect it.
But I mean, you should respect my. So yours is just a request. I should respect your request for me not to film, but you won't respect my inalienable constitutional right to film. Seems like there's not a lot of respect to reciprocate. Hey, I'm in Shannon, Mississippi with Chief Rogers.
Hello, my name is Chief Rogers, and this is the reason why I stopped you today.
Am I going to jail, Chief?
I'm telling you what, being that this is your first time through, and you're from out of state, there's no sense of having you come back to court date, so we're going to let you get on through.
I'm gonna run. What's going on, everybody? We're at the Shannon Town Hall in Shannon, Mississippi. I'm hoping this place is better than the last one, because some old man put his hands on me in the last town hall. How's it going, sir?
You say that, son?
Please keep this door closed at all times.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll close it behind me.
No, I just unlocked it.
Why are you just... Don't put your hands on me, buddy, because I touch back.
Look here.
Put your hands on me. Whoa. You understand, bro? So I'm hoping that this is more relaxed. I don't know why they build them like this, to keep everybody out. How are you?
Hold on, what are you doing?
What's that?
What are you doing?
I'm taking video.
Who?
Right now, you.
Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from my house.
Like, what you taking a video for, though?
Oh, for me, I'm doing a story.
Okay, now, you might have to...
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you, ma'am.
I said, you might just have to get that approved. We don't do that, sir.
Oh, I have to get filming approved?
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
Who would approve me being able to film in a public place?
Now, the mayor, like, what are y'all doing?
Oh, you know what? I actually have a permit.
Okay, well, get the camera off me. I don't want... Okay,
Yeah, I got the United States Constitution.
I understand, but what are you...
I'm taking a video.
Okay, well, y'all in here with the cameras,
We're just taking a look around, ma'am.
I would rather be aware of it before y'all just come like that. It's like y'all...
Well, I was filming over here. It's just you talked to me, so then at that point I kind of...
We're just filming in public areas. We're just recording in the public areas. It's completely legal to record.
I don't want to be dead in my face, though, so I asked you not to record me, though.
Right, but ma'am, as my...
I don't know where y'all from, who y'all are, where it's going to be. So
Yeah, but so those are, and I appreciate, the hard work you do, but those, ma'am, one at a time. You just spoke, and I'm just trying to respond to you, and I'm having trouble responding because you still talk about, there is no expectation of privacy in public, so I don't need to get your consent or anyone else's, or for that matter, to film in public.
if I ask you not to record me in here, then you should respect it.
But I mean, you should respect my. So yours is just a request. I should respect your request for me not to film, but you won't respect my inalienable constitutional right to film. Seems like there's not a lot of respect to reciprocate. Hello, ma'am. How are you today?
All right, how are you?
Good. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Just working on a story here today.
Okay.
It's a beautiful town.
Yes, it is.
I just came from Tupelo.
Well, I love Tupelo and Shannon. Both of them.
You've been to Tupelo?
I used to work at Tupelo.
Oh, you did?
I never stayed in Tupelo. Though.
No, it's very nice. It seems like that's the big city around here.
It's big, but a little town.
I like the smaller places.
Yeah.
People are usually nicer in the smaller
Pay
places.
mine. I'm sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice talking to you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you, young lady.
You bet.
This is for the solid waste.
Oh.
So you just, I think you include your bill stub with your payment. So you, oh, it's an envelope. So you put your payment in here, and then you put your address and stuff, and you can just pay your bill. I assume. Oh, you put it in the drop box.
Is that where you pay for your fluoridated water?
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's great.
Yep.
They like our own participation in our demise, you know that?
Yeah.
They like voluntary
It
compliance.
was so strange. The motel, I turned the water on this morning. The hotel, I turned the water on this morning, and like brown water started coming out. I'm like, you know, I thought it was a Wyndham and Tupelo was a good bet. I guess I could have.
You had all kind of problems with that room.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's such a cool logo to have for a football team.
I love it, man. It's spooky looking.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you want black, you want the golds, you want the things that like, because it is a psyche thing. Like if your team instills fear into the other team, like if you're like the molten beavers, like I'm not scared of a beaver. Go build a dam. Like I'm scared of a wolf.
For the New Orleans Saints. It's just
Yeah,
not very scary.
like he's very godly. Maybe he'll let me win this one. You know,
Yeah.
maybe.
I think she's calling the cops on us.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just part of our video. Like we've gotten all the other places in Shannon.
Check out the random picture out there doing his professional photography.
Yeah. He's good at all like the static shots, the B-roll footage.
Yeah.
He's really good at all
He
that.
is, man. I really love his editing, man. It's very engaging. Yeah.
Yeah, he's better at it than I am.
Me too. He's got more patience. He puts more time into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have trouble doing that.
You're
All right,
a,
how
you're
you
a,
doing? Yeah, I didn't get the code. I forgot to make it, but I missed.
I'm just gonna step out for a second so she can pay her bill.
Yeah, I was recording this lady through the window right here. I wonder if she'll shut her blinds yet. No, they're still open. Nope, she did shut them. Yeah, she was freaking out a minute ago.
Oh, she wasn't liking it?
No, she wasn't liking it at all. She figured it out, though. Check out the other windows.
Yeah, they always used to be a bank or something. She was on the phone with somebody.
Yeah, that's why I came out. I think she
good
gets
time
lapse with the clouds, and
She
then
might-
the cop car shows up in the time lapse.
Yeah.
Badass, dude.
Yeah, they all used to be banks.
Hey, this is trash.
Did you get this window here?
Yes.
I don't understand. They always have these huge town halls. The bigger the building, the smaller the lobby because the more space they need to hide.
This is trash. It should be secured better than that. Too bad there's nowhere to stand on public property where you can record the drive. I'm not against auditing banks, man. Banks is kind of right in there, man. Central Bank, Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve Act of 1913 needs to be audited. You know they've never had an audit ever? Federal Reserve. Oh, really? Which is basically the Illuminati. They're the ones that run everything. They're not going to audit themselves. They have control over all the gold.
I think she just locked the door. She did. She just locked the door.
No way.
Yeah. We shouldn't.
whoa.
What?
Right now I'm going to be driving.
Very clearly only because we were recording.
Yeah.
She's got our rights violated.
So she's violating our rights because we have cameras.
Should I give her a ride?
Oh, she shut the blinds.
I mean,
Still works.
Huh?
The call button still works.
Does it make a sound?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah. Any change for a 50? The call button does still work.
Lock us out. What? Hey. I'm not breaking any kind of law. Right?
Are you ringing a doorbell? This looks like a cop. That is a cop. We got police. Nope, we don't. That's Public Works.
Jay Surreal.
I was about to call the, nuh-uh.
It's Jay Surreal. It says justice for all.
I was about to call the mayor, but someone just pulled up. Hold up.
Josh, don't walk in front of his camera.
I didn't.
It's alright. Sorry if you're down there. Just didn't want to walk.
Hello.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Are you a mayor or something? I saw the thing.
I'm something, but I'm not the mayor.
What do you do? What do you do here?
I'm the chief. I'm the chief. How you doing?
You're the chief of police?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Justin, sir.
Listen,
Nice to meet you.
we went in, and there was a very nice I say young older lady, because I never just say older lady. She was,
Well, you know what? I'm telling you, you're kind of like me. I don't care how old the female is or the lady is. I always say
Young lady.
It's automatic rolls off your tongue.
so we stepped out so she could do her, but she's very nice. She was telling us about the area. The lady at the front desk said that it was illegal to film her, and it was illegal to film in the building without consent. And I very nicely explained that we're able to do this, and we don't even need to interact with you. We're going to get our shots. Are going to be out. We're going to step out so this young lady can finish her business. We left. We attempted to go back in. She locked the door.
No.
The doors are locked right now as we speak.
Did she call you?
Sir?
Did she call you?
Yeah, but I was over here to pop off some. No, y'all come on.
Cool.
Look at that, man! You're the best dressed guy in town, huh?
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, definitely.
You know who?
Dapper, very dapper.
Hey, that's the word. That's the word.
Hell yeah, smooth, man.
I wouldn't say that I'm dapper, but I do appreciate like my outfits and my matching shoes. Do you match your shoes too?
I do.
I do. So
I definitely do that.
you gotta unlock it. She locked it, and she went around shutting all the blinds and everything. We've been as nice to her as we were to you.
I can't hear. Oh, I locked.
She locked the chief of police out. So how long have you? Do you live here? How long have you been here in this town?
Well, I actually don't live here in the city. I live outside, but
But
this is Shannon. I live here. I've been here since '09.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Seen it all, heard it all.
Seen it all, heard it all.
So before this building was built, this was built in 2012?
See, I'm not sure. I've only been here a year now. As a chief
Oh,
here,
okay.
I've been here a year.
Cool,
So I
man.
don't know. I don't think this is the original build. I think
Yeah, this was a bank for sure. There was a drive-through on the
Okay,
side.
see, I didn't,
Yeah.
I didn't, because before I came here, I don't know what exactly was here. Because I know that's the only place I knew what bank was. It's right there next
Now,
door.
this is what law enforcement should be. I can't tell you how many videos across the country
Yes, sir.
where I was in Tupelo, they put their hands on me, and I'm talking to them the same as you.
sir.
And I imagine that when you're dealing with people, because when people get arrested, sometimes it's the worst day of their life.
Yes, sir.
And you talk with this demeanor and you're calm. I imagine you get more with your attitude than some of the cops that are like, "Let me see your hands."
Remember the chief of police yesterday almost attacked me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my thing is I tell folks I grew up with what we consider as officer friendly, and that was the guy that came around. I guess it's kind of like the school resource officer we have
Right,
in school.
right.
But those officers used to come around. They'll talk to us. They'll come to your community. And that's what I grew up on is that officer friendly. So
Love that.
What is your name, Chief?
Exactly.
Anthony Rogers.
Anthony Rogers.
And you have justice for all
Yes, sir.
on the back of your...
Thank you.
No blue liner, just justice for all. You just want to keep the people safe. You're going to do your job, and
That's it. That's
I
it.
appreciate that, man. It's a pleasure to meet
What do
you.
you think about that blue line flag?
I know that pretty much all officers go. That's what they stand behind the blue flag. And I know everybody has their own thing, but my thing is I just want to treat everybody equal across the board.
Right.
I just tell you this. Let's put it like this here. I've arrested my own brothers because I know if I had not done my job, it would come back on me later. So I treat everybody the same, straight across the board. I don't make differences. Sometimes it may be a little salty
So you're very-
at the family gathering.
Right. Things might not be
they
cool at
understand.
Thanksgiving,
And
but-
like right now, if I have a speaking event, my brothers come and speak for me, and they say, "Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you about my brother. He's a true officer because You do everything straight.
What'd you
And
arrest
we're
him
cool
for,
now.
chief?
Assault. Arrest him for assault.
Was it hard, or were you just looking at it as this is a case, this is a suspect, and I have to move?
I look at it as, this is a case. I would not do. Nobody's above the law,
Yeah.
and I treat,
Justice
I treat
for
him, I
all.
would treat him just like I would do anyone else.
Hey, justice for all.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
That's my slogan. So I know it's not mine, but that's what I use.
Yeah.
It's not like you arrested him for disorderly conduct. He created a victim. Yeah.
Yeah, he hurt somebody,
Yeah,
and
And, it's within my jurisdiction, so I have no other choice
right.
but to do my
It is such a pleasure to meet you. I want to take you out for a beer at some point.
Man.
I don't even want to keep working.
I don't even drink. That's another thing. I don't even drink, but I appreciate that, though. Yes,
I really can't anymore either. I
Yes,
just
sir.
I got to take stock of my life a little bit. I used to be homeless and addicted to drugs, and I was into the heroin and all that. And I got lucky. I actually went to jail for a little bit, and people think, oh, you must go film the police because you have an axe to grind. They saved my life. The police did what they should have done. They got me for doing something wrong. And now I own my own house. I got a family.
I'm gonna tell you a few stories, and there's a few stories that I have too, just similar to that. It's like my younger years when I first got into law enforcement. I was a go-getter. I'll go out there and I get those guys, but I still treated them like men and women. And I remember I was at the post office one day. I'm gonna tell you two stories. One's a man and one's a female. And this guy walks up on me, and he tapped me on my back, and I'm like, and he said, "Do you remember? You remember me?" I'm like, "No, sir." This guy, he had been to prison. I guess he was eating real good, pretty good size on him. When I last saw him, he was a little thin guy, about like my size. And we kept talking. Then it dawned in me on who he was. It clicked in who it was, And he was like, "You remember what the last thing you said to me?" And so, you always hear these stories about guys coming back later on and getting an officer that
That happened to him,
and
yeah.
stuff like that. But it came out a good story because he said, "Look," he said, "the last thing you said to me was that when I get out of jail or out of prison, you will do whatever I need for you to help me." And I said, "Well, if I told you that, that's my word." And he had gotten a job working on the waterway. And so he said, "Look, all I need is someone to do my background check for me. I got a great boss. He's going to pay for everything. He's going to pay for pay off his fines and stuff, so he don't have to worry about it."
Wow.
Right.
And so I did his background check, found out where he had warrants and old fines at. His boss paid them all, and that guy and I, we became real good friends. My second story, I had a young lady, same way. Matter of fact, I just spoke to her a few days ago. She was into drugs and stuff, and I arrested her, and she was screaming at night, "I'm going to prison, I'm going to prison. Oh man, I'm going to prison. Please let me go, let me go." I said, "Well, ma'am, I got to do my job." And of course, I arrested her. She got sent off, and years later, I ran across her. And man, this is one of those, Lord, what am I supposed to do right now situations?
Right.
I just got out of church, didn't have nothing on me. I had my little son with. My little son was just a few weeks old, and I was airing up my tire. My tire was low on my car, and it was hot. It was during the summertime, and this lady pulls up beside me, and she leans over out of her car, out the passenger side window. She said, "Hey, don't I know you?" And I'm like, "No, ma'am, I don't know you." She said, "Yeah, you know me." I said, "No, ma'am, I don't." She said, "Yeah." She said, "You arrested me in Verona, and I told you if I go to jail, I'm gonna go to prison." And I'm like, "Oh yeah."
How's this gonna
remember
go?
her.
Yeah.
So now I'm all the way down, kneel down, trying to put air in my tire. I ease up. I'm like, I don't know what this woman has. I can't see her car because she's in her car leaning, yelling out the passenger side. I'm like, I got my son in here, so I got to make distance between my car with my son in it and this lady. So of course, I'm a praying man, so I started praying in my head, and I started walking towards her. So one thing, I wanted to see her hands. And as I walked towards her, she said, yeah, you know me. And about time I got to her car, she said, "I just want to say thank you." I'm like,
Ooh.
because the way she said it was like it was attitude with it.
Right.
And she said, "Look," she said, "I went to prison." Is that me?
Is that you?
Yeah, that's my granddaughter. She said, "I went to prison, I got saved, and I'm out. I've been clean, I'm gonna stay clean, but I would not have done it." Give me just.
Yeah, you take your
You go
call.
ahead.
You
Hey,
take
man.
your call. Yeah, we'll pause.
Maybe I do, maybe I'm not. I'll find out, I'll let you know. What you need more for?
There's a football.
Okay, I'll see what I can do for you. Oh, okay. All right, later. All right.
I just stepped
So,
in. I didn't
so
want.
that's right. That's my granddaughter. They need some equipment for program in her school today.
Oh, cool.
They call me for everything.
Yeah.
So anyway, she said, thanks to you, I'm clean, I'm saved now, and I just want to let you know, because of what you did.
Man,
I'm the person I
never
am.
remembering your face
Yes.
after all that time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But, until you have to give me a location, like just like when she finally told me where it took place, and then at that point, I could go back, and just like the other gentleman, when he started telling me that, you remember what you told me the last time I met you, when we kept talking that, but until I know where they're going with the conversation, so,
Then you can go ahead and eat it.
that's fine.
And you want to know what though? If you didn't handle it, I don't know how you handled it, but I'm assuming you handled it very well.
I
Because
held everybody with respect, man. Just like I said, I treat everyone as if it was my own family.
if you if you treated them like crap, they're probably not going to remember you as the guy that helped me.
Yes, sir.
Even
Yes, sir.
if you did or not, they're not
Yes,
going to
sir.
remember you like that.
Exactly.
So you helped them in a good way, or you
Yes, sir.
handled it in a good way.
Yeah, it all depends. Like when I was living on the street, I had a cop had found me. I had like passed out or something. I hadn't been taking care of myself, drinking water, and he pats me down. And I don't even care that he's patting me down. Right? 'Cause I'm kind of hoping in the back of my mind I go to jail because I got my 3 square meals in the car.
Right.
And he goes through my pocket and he goes, "I'll trade you." And he took out the bag of heroin I had. I said, "Okay. Well, what are you looking to trade?" He's like, "I'm gonna give you $20. I want you to get some food. I'm gonna watch you go to the store and get it, and then I'm gonna give you my business card. And you call me if you have anything happen." Now, I went into the restaurant and I stood at the counter while he was watching me, and then I went towards the bathroom. I ducked out the back door.
No, you didn't.
And I used the money and I called my dealer,
Uh-huh.
and then that same comp arrested me, and I was like, "I'll trade you." He's like, "You know what? I gave the benefit of the doubt. He's like, "I knew you were gonna do it,
Right,
but
right.
you needed to know you were gonna do it. You needed to know that at this point, I'd rather choose that over eating."
That's it. Yes,
And I went to jail. I came out, and then like that is not my gripe with law enforcement. I really don't have one. I just don't like bad cops. I don't like bad
Right.
doctors. But I mean, if I didn't go to jail, I wouldn't be where I am now. I own a home. I don't owe money on it. I bought it in cash. I got a beautiful little girl
Yes, sir.
that we were just watching videos of her puking up her baby food. It's
Yes,
you know it's a blessing. And when you meet folks like you, it's like when you turn around and you see a cop and you kind of get that like.
Well, see, that's
I don't get that from you, dude.
That's why
Yeah.
I really don't like when you're out and about and parents see you in full uniform. Look, I'm gonna put the cops on you if you keep on doing that.
Yeah, you use it as a fear
that
tactic.
already has to
Yeah.
do with the child afraid of the police.
That's a great point.
As they grow up and stuff, And I don't like that much
Man.
because it's already put in that child mind that the police is the bad person.
You're right.
And there's times when they need to go to the police and they're afraid to go because they already know, hey, this is what my mom said or my dad said. Police gonna pick you to jail. So.
And those parents, well, they have that in their head already,
Right.
and that's why they're using it. And so, how do we change it from the top down? How do we get those parents to stop saying
Stop
that?
saying that.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you look at their parents on the same. It's a generation thing.
Well, I just think it's a generation.
And what I do, like sometimes I do speakers and stuff, and that's why, I try to tell the parents, like, when I go to these churches and stuff, they call me to come speak, is that, don't do that. We got to break that chain somewhere.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I got my records request here. If you could just stamp it and give me a copy, please.
So that you will stop that chain of having kids afraid of the police.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
I have to turn this in.
if we bring
Why is she doing?
the peacekeeper?
So frustrating.
dude,
I'm trying to be very nice. I just
you
gotta.
just say it's right.
Thank you. Yeah, let's
Thank
get
you,
this
sir.
taken care of.
She's right to your left, hiding behind the wall.
So he's got a FOIA request.
Thank you, sir.
The very nice chief's gonna go talk to her.
What she said? They can't come back here. We're not going back there. I see the keypad.
She can't come. They can't come back here. She was panicking saying that too.
She's so butthurt right now that he let us back in the building. That's what. Like, listen. Like that's He doesn't have decals all over the place. Like he's got justice for all.
I don't see a blue line flag.
Nothing.
Either. I like that.
I've never met, there's not very many people like that, dude, honestly.
No, he's a one-off, is what he is.
And it's
And she's hollering at him. Listen.
oh, let's listen.
I hope she wasn't hollering at you.
That's all right.
You're such a nice guy. It's like,
That's what he paid me the $1 for.
that's right. Yes, sir.
What was it you needed, sir?
So I'm submitting a records request for the salary and dates of employment for this employee here. I'm not submitting a complaint or anything.
Okay, I got you.
Yes, sir.
The mayor's normally here at 4:30. I think that's.
I can leave it. So I mean, I
Okay.
believe they have a business week
Yes.
to respond to the records. If they have more questions, they can call me and ask me.
You
I
just
just
did that,
I,
too.
I just wanted someone. Could she stamp it or something?
She said she's been told not to do anything. But what do you want? You got a question for me? I'll give you a
Okay,
question.
so I just want, you are a witness that I am submitting this
Yes, sir.
federal
Yes,
records
sir.
Can you
request.
sign it that it was received by the city? He'll sign it
I
for
can see
you.
There's a pen right here. I have a feeling she's not very happy. She's not very happy and she might decide not to get back to me. So at least someone witnessed that I, thank you very much.
She's gonna do her job.
Well, listen, there's a way to treat people, and I can say, I know that when I leave here, I can say that I didn't treat her the way she treated
You
me.
did this, or you want to leave here?
No, I'm done. I'm submitting it. Yes, sir.
Chief, I got a question.
This is their pen.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got a question,
Yes, sir.
Chief. You said that they told her not to do anything. Who told her not to do
I
anything?
think from what I gathered, I think they're talking with the city attorney and the mayor, and they don't want anybody here going past it. I think one thing is that right inside this door here, they got a lot of important documents and stuff, paperwork.
I'm talking about they told them not to do anything with the paperwork or the request.
Well, no, not to do with that, but I know with the paper coming in.
Oh yeah, no, it's got a keypad. I understand that this is the public lobby. I have no interest in going back there. Hey, listen, it was refreshing and
Hey,
a
I
pleasure.
enjoy talking to you guys.
Hey, listen, I love the stories you have. I hope that I don't ever walk up to you and say, remember that time you arrested me? I'm doing great now.
Yes.
But it was really a pleasure to meet you. So bless you, man. Have a great day. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We need to clone you. All police should have that attitude.
Where's y'all going from here?
To be honest with you, not even familiar with the area. We started in Tupelo. We're checking out all the small buildings, all the sites.
Yes.
And then we saw this city hall, and I thought it was a bank. And I was like, oh, it's weird that there's a bank next
Now,
to a
there
bank.
is a old location around the corner from here.
Yep.
Where was, I guess it was one of the original banks when they first, I guess, incorporated Shannon. I don't know if you want to take a picture of it or not, but
Yeah,
it's
I'm not sure exactly where. We're gonna sit in the car for a minute and look up. So if you go into Google,
You got any suggestions?
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me turn my paperwork.
Okay.
Because I gotta get paid.
yeah, yes you do, yes you do. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. Heck of a chief, and that's the reason I stopped you today.